goes up. Not looking good.
Welcome back to the channel. Unless you guys are new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are having an absolute amazing 2021 as of now, but today we are actually taking the XJ wheeling, so I'm excited about it. I'm actually going to let the kids get some wheel time today, and that's what it's about. We're going to go up here, have some fun. As you guys can tell, we've got a couple more things added onto the front here. We've actually got our tow hooks on the front, we've got our light bar and everything in the front here, so we're just ready to, you know, get out here and have some fun. So without further ado, I will see you guys at Rausch Creek. 2021, man, we are finally here, guys and girls. We are finally here. We survived 2020. I hope everyone out there survived 2020. I hope everyone out there is healthy, happy, and leading towards, you know, a better and brighter future and everything. I'm freaking excited. I hope you guys are. Today we're just going to briefly talk about a little bit of what's going to go on with the channel here, some changes that are going to happen, and just kind of give a quick little rundown of everything. And then at the end of the video here, I'll put in just a little bit of four-wheeling that the girls and I did over the weekend. Had an absolute blast. I'm super proud of the XJ. As you'll see, my excitement start to grow on the XJ project, but we'll just do a quick little rundown of everything and kind of go from there. So the 4Runner, we're just going to keep that around. It's so cheap. I have no real money into it. We're going to keep it and just beat it whenever we have time, or another driver. We'll end up sending up the ramp truck and the 4Runner to go wheeling, and or if I want to go wheeling by myself and I need another rig to go, we'll take the 4Runner up, because this thing is just a cool little recovery vehicle. The ramp truck, I'm parking it now for the winter time. I don't want to drive it. I don't want to destroy it any more than I already have. So the ramp truck is just going to sit here for a little bit, and I hope you guys understand why. I want to keep this thing nice. I want to make this thing as nice as possible, and I don't want to beat this thing up. So it's parked for the winter time. You guys will see it come back out in the summer. The XJ, you guys are going to see the video today. This thing, as you can tell, we had an absolute blast. Now, it's been raining all day long, all night long, and it is still a bloody mess, but I'm going to roll some of the footage at the end of the video for this. I love this thing. Some of the things that I planned on doing originally was a 1-ton swap to it. However, I think we're going to go a different route. I think we're going to keep it on the 5-lug axles. I think we're going to do upgraded axles in the front, upgraded axles in the rear, and just sort of build this thing the way it is in stock formation and just kind of take it as far as possible. So I do have a front locker for it, a lunchbox locker. I do have a rear locker for it, or I might weld it. I haven't fully committed to either direction in the rear yet. I don't mind welding it. I think I'd rather put the lunchbox in it, but I also think I might want to weld it. So we'll figure out on that. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you guys want to see me do. And as far as the lunchbox in the front, I own it. I have it. I just don't know if I want to really put it in there yet. This thing super impressed me today, as you'll see by tomorrow's video mainly, and a little bit of today's. This thing super impressed me, so I'm not really sure which direction I want to go with it. I love the streetability of this thing right now, and you know, we're just gonna have fun with this as close to stock as possible for right now, the way it is. The wrap should be done later this week, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, we've got the roof rack for the top of that. The Corvette, this car here is kind of just up on the chopping blocks. I don't really know what we're gonna do with it. I do think we're going to get it running in the next 2 weeks here, get it, you know, buttoned up, back together. It might end up getting sold, because I do want to put an engine in my F450. This car here doesn't really make me much revenue, and from an ad perspective or a business perspective, this car doesn't really make me much money. It actually ends up costing me more money than it makes, versus the F450 is a storm truck, and I can make a lot more money with that truck than having this. But I'm not saying I'm selling it right now, but you could potentially see this get the engine pulled, a 5.3, or, you know, another 6-liter put back in it, something put back in it, and then sold. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm not really sure. The Civic, we're going to get that thing back up and running, and I do want to get that thing to Rausch Creek and everything. So we're going to LS swap that. It might get the engine out of here. That's kind of what I'm leading to. Put the engine in that, actually build the trans for that, do a higher gear in that, and actually have some absolute fun with that. But who knows? The Civic is just here. It's kind of my favorite thing that I've built, and we're just moving along from there. So then we'll just come up here quickly to the F350. The F350, as you can tell here, the window stopped working soon after I wrapped it, which it could just be a wire came loose. It could be a couple of different things, but we got to put a window in it. I got to get the bed fastened down, and then I want to get an alignment for it. So that's the whole reason we haven't done anything crazy with this. I didn't get the bed bolts in yet. I think they actually just came in yesterday. So I got bed bolts for it. Got to bolt the bed on 100%. Got to get the alignment done because I do not want to tear up these 40-inch tall Toyo MT tires. They're friggin' expensive. I don't want to beat this thing up. I want this thing to kind of be my nice truck, and obviously I want it to be my work truck. So then that obviously goes back up here to the F450. That'll be here. We're gonna go ahead and get that thing fixed. Again, I might end up selling the Corvette so that I can just transition that money straight from here up into the F450, and I hope you guys understand why I would do that. That thing doesn't make me any money. That thing makes me a bunch of money every single year. So that's sort of the rundown on the cars. Obviously, you do know I do have the Trans Am over here. We'll get that built. Just stay tuned with that. That's a car that's never going to go anywhere. Both these Saturns I got to get finished up. The transmission is almost back in this car here, and then we'll get this thing done, and then I'll probably end up driving it for a little bit, but then listing it for sale. But there you guys have it. There's a quick little rundown on everything. Also, this year I do plan on calming down on my projects. I don't think we're going to build as much as last year. I built a bunch. I didn't really enjoy any of it. I think this is going to be the year. Well, I know this is going to be the year that we enjoy the things that we build. We're going to actually get out here. We're going to have some fun. I am going to build a project race vehicle for this summer. I'm not sure, again, that the Corvette is going to be the one that I want to use, because one thing I learned about the XJ is when I jumped in it this weekend, all the kids and everything were in it. We drove up, we four-wheeled all day and drove back home. I didn't have to lug around a trailer. I didn't really have to lug around a truck. I just think it would be cool to be able to, you know, drive to the racetrack or drive to races, drive to car shows, drive to things like that. And then, you know, get the kids back in it and drive home. So I'm going to be probably looking for something that's more four-door family oriented to be a sports car for me. And again, I'm going to build it to probably be like a low 10-second car. I'm not going to build it to be the fastest thing on four wheels. I kind of am past that in my life. I just want to have something that'll be fun and reliable, and the kids can enjoy with me. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little brief update on everything. Again, I love the Ram truck. I don't want to drive it until summertime, so that thing's probably going to be parked. We're going to do the dash and everything. I did order a gauge cluster and everything for that, and then we'll get that thing put back together, and then it'll just kind of sit until the stones come off the road. That's kind of like my baby, my pride and joy. I don't want to mess that thing up. So there you guys have it. Roll the footage from today. Oh, briefly, before we get back into, you know, the footage from everything, I'm currently still looking for land, so I'm trying to buy some land within about an hour-and-a-half radius of my property here. I'm looking for land. I want to build a garage, and I want to build kind of my own little kind of workshop space. So if anybody knows anybody, definitely send me an email or anything. I'm looking, you know, outskirts. I don't really want to be in the cities like I am now. The building and property that I build, I need it to be, you know, friendly for what I do. So keep that in mind, guys. We are looking for property. Should be able to pull the trigger here in 2021. Oh my goodness, it is literally a sheet of ice up here. But we've got Sean Todd up here in his XJ, my XJ. We got Scott as usual. Scott's brother just bought this brand new Rubicon. It has less than 500 miles on it. That's going. We got a Rubicon over here, and we've got an Isuzu Trooper back here. Also, we've got this incredibly nice paint job rig going. Now, I'm trying not to fall while I do this recording, but this thing is insane. All airbrushed, supercharged, insanely built. This thing is freaking nice. It's epic, and I hope that he actually doesn't slide into anything crazy today. So without further ado, let's get out here. All right, so everybody was scared to come down through, so we sent me down through first. It's definitely deeper than you think, but we're not scared. Right through it. Right through it. Didn't even hesitate. That's easy. You got this. Yeah. I wish it wasn't so cold. I would go through this black side.
Do it.
You getting out the friggin' hook already?
Sure. Oh yeah, I can't get my door in the way.
Gravy. That's easy. Man, I really want to go through the black side. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
So stay as far to the right as you can without hitting that rock sticking out, and go keep a steady, slow pace. You don't want to floor it.
I'll get it. Just let it go. I'll get it.
You think he's gonna make it
Oh yeah.
without getting water inside of it?
Yeah, it'll be fine. It might be just under the headlight, but
Okay, that's just nice.
oh, almost got him. So you're going through the black side?
Yes, do it! You can do it!
I think you got it. I'm here with a winch.
We got the winch!
I'll bring another strap to you, that way you can tie it on a while. I gotta admit, guys, at this point, I am a firm believer in the XJ platform. Bang for buck, you can't really beat them slightly modified. Now, that one's not very crazy built. It's on, I believe, a 4.5-inch lift and 33s, and it just goes and goes and goes. This thing's just a trooper, too. No pun intended. We got you. We won't leave you stranded.
What side's he going on?
I'm trying to get him to go black. If you go black, I'll nose up to you so we can hook up. We got enough people here. We could truck for truck for truck and get him out.
Best thing is, because I got a pickup, I can just throw someone on the back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You could back right in. I can winch to you. You can back in and.
Put your hook up high so you don't have to go swimming for it.
Yeah. That's why I said.
I can attest, right around here there's a cliff,
Yeah.
so it's not so bad.
He's the one I winched out of here.
Really? Yeah.
Water was squirting out the exhaust pipe. Every time he started, it was going blub 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 blub.
Yeah.
Great, now you're getting that on audio. We're almost to the point of no return now, where if we get stuck anywhere, they won't come get us.
Yeah. We got enough winches. We'll be fine. You figure there's what, 4 winches here? 5 winches? 6 rigs, 5 winches. How deep is that side? Everyone's scared to go in it.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm tempted. Oh, that was rude. That was rude. Funny but rude. Now you see why I don't get out. I've learned my lesson by now to stay in your vehicle when you're at puddles like this for situations like that.
I'll hold the GoPro for you.
On the way back, we'll do it.
I feel like it's not as deep. And honestly, didn't look. that time he was in the hole.
Oh, there's pink on that rock.
It's probably tearing my pink up.
Yeah.
I'm glad we put the HD steer kit on it. There's like a big rut over here.
I don't think that's gonna work. This mirror is gonna be gone. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Am I going too slow for you?
So, we definitely, like, that's my mirror.
Look at him standing straight.
Scott, in case I can't get out of this and roll this, can you grab this GoPro?
You should probably turn your mirror in.
I don't know, I panicked. I thought I could straddle it, and then it just went.